Join me as I dive deep into the psychology of revenge and challenge myself to uncover what really drives people to seek it. Revenge is a universal theme that resonates across cultures and time periods. It's a concept that has been explored in countless stories, myths, and legends throughout history. From ancient tales of vendetta to modern-day depictions in movies and TV shows, revenge has always been a fascinating and complex topic that sparks our curiosity. It taps into a primal need to balance the scales when justice fails or is perceived to be inadequate. So, what drives someone to seek revenge? It often starts with a deep sense of betrayal, injustice, or loss. When we feel wronged or hurt by someone, our natural response is to want to lash out and make them pay. This emotional trigger can be incredibly powerful, leading us to seek revenge as a way to restore balance and regain a sense of control that was violently taken away. The act of retaliation, even if symbolic, attempts to repair the psychological damage caused by the initial injury, providing a temporary feeling of power over the offender. But that's not all. Our emotions play a huge role in this process. Feelings of anger, resentment, and even fear can fuel our desire for revenge, hardening our resolve and making the pursuit feel like an absolute necessity. These emotions can be linked to personal experiences, such as being bullied or mistreated in the past. When we experience trauma or pain, especially repeated instances of it, it can leave a lasting impact on our psyche, creating a highly sensitive trigger point. This makes us more prone to seeking revenge in the future, as the current injustice reactivates old, unresolved emotional wounds. Additionally, societal influences can also play a significant role. We live in a culture that often glorifies revenge, portraying it as a heroic or justified response to wrongdoing, particularly in media where protagonists are often celebrated for taking matters into their own hands. This narrative can perpetuate a cycle of violence and retaliation, subtly making it seem like the only viable option and making it harder for us to break free from the desire for revenge. Our psychological makeup also plays a significant role in driving our desire for revenge. Some people may be naturally more inclined to seek revenge due to their personality traits or upbringing. For example, individuals with a more aggressive or vengeful personality, perhaps stemming from low self-esteem or an ingrained fear of vulnerability, may be more likely to lash out when wronged. For these individuals, revenge is a way to prove strength and prevent future victimization. Furthermore, the psychological need for cognitive closure, the desire for a firm answer to an ambiguous situation, can drive the pursuit of revenge, as the confrontation offers a clear ending to the emotional debt, even if that ending is destructive. One powerful story that illustrates the consequences of revenge is that of a man who spent years tracking down the person who killed his family. This was not a swift, angry reaction, but a long, agonizing campaign planned over decades. His quest for revenge consumed him entirely. The face of his enemy became his waking thought and his sleeping dream. This all-consuming focus led him to sacrifice relationships, pushing away the very few loved ones he had left, his successful career, and even his own well-being, neglecting his health and emotional stability for this singular goal. He became a ghost, defined solely by his mission. In the end, he finally found the person responsible, but the victory was hollow. He achieved his goal, yet the profound emotional toll of his journey had left him broken, isolated, and unable to feel the peace he had expected. The confrontation did not bring his family back or erase the pain, highlighting the devastating consequences of allowing revenge to consume us and become our sole purpose in life. Recap: we've explored the complex and multifaceted nature of revenge. It's a universal theme that resonates across cultures and time periods, driven by a range of emotional, psychological, and societal factors. Revenge may seem like a simple concept, a straight path to justice, but it's actually a complex web of motivations, emotions, and consequences that often exact a higher price from the seeker than the target. What do you think drives someone to seek revenge? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in exploring more about human emotions and moral dilemmas, check out my video on the psychology of forgiveness for a deeper dive into the complexities of the human heart.